So, fröhlichen guten Morgen, Kinders. Der Steeblio ist wieder mal am Start mit einer neuen Folge von Trails of Code Steel. Und wir haben unseren freien Tag insoweit genutzt, als dass wir unsere Bonding Points alle ausgegeben haben. Und wir haben die erste unserer 2 Sidequests gemacht, die beinhaltet, dass wir dem guten Alan helfen, seine Confidence wieder zu finden, nachdem Mr. Kotzkrücke ihn ein wenig niedergemacht hat, wie so eine richtige Kotzkrücke halt. Aber gut, wir haben noch eine Request und ich will wie immer mit meinen Freunden reden. Aber erstmal kann ich was bauen. Hey Angie, what are your plans for the summer festival? I heard your dad told you to attend to the garden party this year. It'd be a fool to assume that I'd ever go along with that. There's no way I'm wasting my time wearing a frilly dress and hobnobbing with those high society idiots. Hitting the stalls with you and Tova would be a million times more fun. That's the Angie I know. Ich Weapon Modify. So, kann ich mir Slots leisten? Wahrscheinlich nicht, ne? Ist immer noch zu wenig. 13 fehlen mir. 13. Well. So viel dazu. Gut, unsere letzte Optional Quest bringt uns hier rein in den Fotografie-Club. Und hier sind ja auch Emma und Matthias, mit denen können wir reden. Oh, und Crow Armbrust. And if only we could bid on the races, I'd be rolling out of here on a wave mirror. Watching them's fun enough, but it's just not the same without cash on the line, you know what I mean? We'll just have to do it. Rules are rules, unfortunately. But speaking of, I read something very interesting in the magazines the other day. Interesting as say, I'm all ears. Hey, there's ja Jusis. Hallo Jusis. The tea here is in considerable quality. You're looking pretty comfortable. Have you been coming here often lately? You might say that. I've been caught up in some bothersome circumstances that were... Oh. Well, pardon no mind, it's nothing but a truffle, really. Oh, jetzt hätte ich gern mit ihm gesprochen. Kann ich nicht einfach alle Bonding Points haben, für jeden immer? Ja, und du musst Yaoi lesen. Oh, und sie blusht. Emma, if you are staring at those pages any harder, you burn a hole through them. How do I explain this? He asked me to proofread this manuscript of hers, you see? Sounds like a rough job. Couldn't help but notice you're looking a little red though. You're feeling alright. I'm feeling perfectly fine. And this manuscript definitely isn't full of salacious imagery either. Hey, what now? Anyway, I'm doing fine, so there's no need to worry. Hätte ich mir da mal einen Punkt für sie aufgespart. I hope Emma enjoys my book. But even more than that, I hope that she and I will be able to join forces and create them together one day. Du schaffst das, Emma. Okay, couldn't be better. This manuscript is full of totally unobjectionable content too. Yaoi ist noch nichts für Emma. Oh, was macht ihr denn hier? I just hoped that the club members here would learn the place by now, but they're actually approaching competence. You're going to have to nip this in the bud by showing them just what the upper class chess club is capable of. Oh, just to put our clubs on the line. Ach nee, das war ja. It'll make things simpler, you see. If you lose, then the lower class club will cease to exist. And while I can't see it ever happening, if we lose, then we'll leave the upper class club. Only one will stand. Hold on a minute, there has to be a better way of doing this. Ja, Matthias macht euch fertig und fickt euch alle zu Tode. Why do we have to put our clubs on the line? All I want to do is play chess and have fun. Ja, Nobles hassen euch einfach. Du, ich komme später zu dir. When I think of swimming pools, the first thing that comes to mind is drowning. And when I think of drowning, I cannot help but think of ghosts. I can hardly wait for swimming lessons to begin. Just a ray of sunshine, aren't you, Beryl? Relatable. Tova, schon wieder vorm Schrank. Sure did, I'm actually working through it right now. Wait, you're saying you deliver them personally first thing in the morning? On your way? Our dorm is anything but on your way to the academy from yours. It's in the opposite direction. I had no idea you were going that far out of your way for me. Oh, Tova was cute. Thanks. Still feel bad making her go out of her way for me. I'll have to work extra hard to make up for it. Yes, I do. Well then, wollen wir mal, ne? You must be Fidelio. You sent in a request about the photography club to the student council, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm actually head of the photography club. Given that you're first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you the Reen I've heard about. Guilty as charged. I believe your request said something about an issue with first year club member. That's right, I was hoping I could handle it on my own, but that's becoming less and less likely. I really do want to stop Rex though, so would you be willing to lend me a hand? Yes. Of course, let's get him. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first year student by the name of Rex. Apparently he's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission. And to make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Well, that definitely sounds pretty sketchy. Wer wohl auch von Alisa und Laura welche hat? Heck, it sounds like a blatant violation of the academy's rules. Indeed it does. I'm not sure exactly what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for, but the fact he's violating the rules of the academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled, and that's why I want to stop him before it's too late. It's true, he's practically doomed if the instructors or the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried discussing this with Rex in private? Asked about it a few times in passing, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. Let's see. In that case, let's catch him in the act. Bust him while he's exchanging his photos. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at this point. Word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have raised the issue once too many times and put him on guard, which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me. Alright, I see what I can do. Rex and I might be from different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who share the mutual trust. All I want is for him to understand what he is doing and stop. It does make me sad that it's come to this. Well, I just have to hope that catching him in the act will give us a chance to show him what he's doing is wrong. Suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of pre-arranged spots where he conducts his deals. Managed to work out two of them so far. First of them is behind the storage building on the field, and the other is near the old schoolhouse. This spot still seems secluded enough to get away with some shady business. He has a good eye for these things. You're going to want to be careful when trying to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Treat very lightly. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll start looking for him on the two spots you mentioned. Könnt ihr auch einfach eine unserer Mädels fragen, ob sie versuchen, ihn anzulocken. Die wird bestimmt mitmachen. Hey, you! Oh, hey, Patrick. Yes, you're hard at work again as a student council's errand boy, so I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he'd said. But it looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? I hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of nobility, but Yeah, I get it. I don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Schwarzer? No matter. I leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today, but I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. Also, Klaas, bist du besser. Da komme ich ja nicht ran. Aber ich werde dir jedes Mal in den Arsch treten, aber sowas von. What was that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Maybe he's not half bad after all. Also, wenn es um Kampf der Noten geht, dann muss Emma diesen Kampf für mich führen. Emma, Matthias, Jusis, einfach alle. Sollte hier nicht ein Spot sein? Okay. Oh man, this picture's great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. I don't mean to brag about. You're totally right, I'm a genius. Found him. Looked like Fidelio hit that nail right on the head. Now I just need to see a deal go down. So have you got the goods? Of course, man. Got some top quality stuff. Now we're talking. Let's get... Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again. Nah, not him. It's just a feeling. Let's split up for now. We meet back up at Area B, got it? Got it. Everstream. Why did it get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? Hey, die Kiste fliegt. Ja, come on. Hey, did he sense I was here and run? Just seems that way. Right over those boxes, by the looks of it. So, this is what Fidelio meant about him being really good at sensing danger. He'll be a tough one to catch. Not going to happen if I waste my time standing around here though. Better find out where he went. Spot B. There he is, same guy from before, with him too. Should have the pictures on hand, so now would be the best time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? Ah, pretty sure that's Ring from Class 7, you know, the guy who's always helping out the student council. Damn, we just about closed the deal too. Might have been the one you noticed earlier then. No doubt about it. And he's headed straight to us. We can't let him see the stash, though. What we're gonna do? Already really close. Don't worry, I've got a plan. If you make it out of here alive, we meet at point C. Ready? Yeah. Got some questions for you two. Whoa! What are you doing over there? Is that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? What are you in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? Wait, Lisa? Why would she even be in a... Son of... And they're gone already. Well, they're fast, if nothing else. Ah, they got me good this time. Didn't seem like they'd finished the trade, though. Been to the places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. They want a place, no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. Better start searching then. Hier drin ist es nicht, ne? Hier auf der Karte? Auditorium's open. Maybe he found his way in here. Nice, I take this one. Well then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Seriously again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex. Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. I guess I'm sunk. Fine, here you go. Being confiscated offending photo. What, Tova? Is it in Tova? I'm a big fan, alright. What, you got a problem with that? Exactly. Wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that Rex was taking inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working like she always does. Not great, it's Tova in a natural habitat. Can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Sneaking a picture like this is an art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. But he still took his photo without permission, so I figured as much, that's why I handed it over. But are you sure you should be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Yeah, good point. I can tell that he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out in here and hoping I'll leave. I've got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I better not catch you buying candid photos again, got it? Yeah, got it. Wo ist der kleine Scheißer? Nicht hier, nicht hier. Eigentlich hier oben. Da steht er doch. Wenn man sich verstecken will, am besten nicht in der Sackgasse. Rex, du kleiner Scheißer. Sorry, Rex, it's over. There's nowhere to run. This is the end. Just come quietly and brace for a lecture from Fidelio. How do you even think to look up here? Ich hab dich gesehen, okay. Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos you've taken without the subject's permission. And didn't even think about holding on to the photo quads you used to take them. Fine, this is all I've got left though. Lydia took the photographs and photo quads from Rex. Indeed inappropriate. Hey, Laura and Elisa. Oh, they're remarkably varied, aren't they? It looks like there are even more on the photo quads too. Yeah, well, yeah. These are really nice photos, so I'm surprised. So I am. They're all very characteristic of the girls feature in them. They really convey each girl's individual charms. So you like them too, then? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. So, but that doesn't change the fact that they were taken without the girl's permission. It's against the law, bitch. It doesn't matter how well taken a picture is if its subject doesn't want it to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we'd heard that you were exchanging them with some of the other students. That's right, I'm afraid we're going to need to ask you to give us whatever you traded for too. Fine. Extended Fidelio, a magazine. It's full of pictures of girls. But at least he hasn't selling them for Mira. So now what happens to me? The photos were to risk. I was going to tell you to leave the club. But I think I know just the way to put this all behind us. Here, tear up the photographs and put the photo quads under bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No, all my hard work, all my blood, sweat and tears. Compared to having instructors find out about what you are doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. Helped any other than Fidelio would have forgiven me for what I did either. Well, you're a top-notch photographer. After all, I know you do great things if you put your mind to it. I think so. I'm sorry I haven't been coming to the club for a while too. As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. Like everything's okay between them now. It's a relief. Anyway, I'm going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure you got the permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Okay. Green Pendulum. Hello, Schwarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Neithardt. Are you free at the moment, Schwarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. No urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedence. If you do have the time, however, I would appreciate your presence. I don't know what this proposal is. Hold on. Wasn't he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out whenever I make it to the faculty launch. Aber erst will ich mit meinen Leuten reden. Erstmal mit meinem Sohn. Musical performances are just one of the things that Summer Festival is famous for. The local music academy sends out a group to play there every year. Maybe this year's it'll be something the matter? Nah, but just remembering how I go watch them every year. Is there still a part of me that wishes I could go this year too? Next one. Laura. Bin wieder hier am Schwimmen. Who's Laura? Curious about Laura and Monica, but I need to stay focused on torturing Emil as all evening. Alright guys, just go wait and see how things turn out for them. Hier scheint Laura nicht zu sein. Go und dann hier oben. Habe ich sie übersehen? Oh, ist sie da im Wasser? Oh, indeed, da ist sie. Really focusing on my swimming has proven a good way to rid my mind of unwanted thoughts. No, for one more set. Du musst das. Oh, warte, mit Monika will ich auch reden. Planning on staying late again, Monica? I get that you want to improve and all, but I can't see pushing yourself like this ending well. This is the only way I'll ever be able to get into Laura's level, and I'm not going to stop until that happens. Monica? Denn ich muss noch mit meinem anderen Boyfriend Gaius reden. Habe ich komplett ignoriert. Hier ist. What to draw? What to draw? Planning on spending the day on your artwork? I take it. Yeah, it's an art club thing. The assignment is to draw something that's important to us, then present our piece to the club. Struggling to figure out what I should draw though. Oh. Er hätte bestimmt an Rien gedraht. Ich glaube, ich habe diesmal richtig beschissene Auswahl getroffen, was Bonding Points spenden angeht. Okay, let's boogie. I wonder what she's heading out onto the highways for. I mean, it is her, so I probably don't need to be too concerned. Ja. Hätte dann doch vielleicht lieber statt Alisa, Matthias und Vieh Emma, Gaius und Sensei genommen. Oder vielleicht Jusis. Macht mich jetzt traurig. Warum kann ich nicht Punkte für alle haben? Principal nicht. Geht du. So, was wollen Sie, Neithardt? Vor allem, was wollen Sie von meinem Sohn? Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir, we've managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I solved my military business in record time. I got back to not too long ago, in fact. You're saying you've already come and gone. You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. Hardly managed to get any shut-eye. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. I was about to say, but he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all of that. I never thought I've expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Wallenstein told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. Can't really think of one. Arzeit and Klausel, Schwarzer. I'm referring to Arzeit and Klausel. If what Instructor Wallenstein told me holds true, those two swam circles around all of you men. Or maybe I should say boys. Men of the Empire would not stand for this. Hey, ich hab Sensei besiegt. For the sake of masculinity the world over, please, For the sake of masculinity the world over, please tell me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean a twinge, sure. Then there may be hope for you yet. Listen well, Schwarzer, if you've got the time and the guts, I'd be willing to teach you how men swim. Going to need you to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body than it's your own body yourself. You as army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breath. And I would be willing to pass this all on to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you've got the stones, gather up Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Right. Jawohl. You're willing to teach us. I'm not going to waste this opportunity. No, there's an answer. Gather up the other men and meet me in the gym. Okay, Boys, wir lernen jetzt, wie Männer schwimmen. Ja, diese sind halt einfach diese 4 Buffed Boys, ne? Und dann steht da Elliot, wie so eine kleine Weichwurst. So, why are we here again? Instructor Neithardt wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. Still don't get why we needed to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. Not an issue, it's an observation, you smarmy little... Right then, let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups, done in accordance with the man-way method. The man-way method? Did you just make that up? The name's not important, the method on the other hand is. You'll be racing each other one by one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't we start with you, since you decided to pipe up about the name. Pick your first opponent. Yes, Instructor. Elliot, ich mach dich fertig. Elliot, would you mind going first? That's fine with me. I don't know if I pose much of a challenge, but I try my hardest. Ja, das Minigame machen. On your marks, get set, go. Ja, B und Y. Ich muss wieder Rhythm Game. You really are fast. You're not exactly a slow swimmer yourself. Or are you here to chit-chat? Or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Yes, instructor. Yes, sir. Vectorpunkte. The man-ray method warmed up continued in this fashion. In the end, everyone had raced everyone without a single break. Phew, 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. Knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it could get this bad. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? I would appreciate it if we could get to the meat of these lessons. Oh, naive. Sorry, I think I might have missed... You're all naive, every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything after a wimpy little warm-up like that? Oh, we still have a long way to go. Which leads us into our next exercise of the day. Limit breakers. I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in that name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Leknitz, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming too. Then through the limit of your endurance. Now I know what you're thinking.
Oh no, instructor, this is a surefire way to drown. Don't be too rude to us.
But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds to rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? Didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. Seems as though each of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. Honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Was there any point to all of this? Yeah, you still doubt me. I suggest checking how long your last times were. I'm sure you find yourself impressed. Everyone checked their final times, just as Instructor Neithardt had suggested. No way. Felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. As knight comments aside, you all performed very well. You might want to use this recover from your training though. Thank you. That's all for today, but this isn't the end. You'd better keep training so those girls don't show you up again. Of course, thank you for taking the time to coach us. Ja, wir sind geschwommen wie Männer. Geil. Und dann geht das. Damit haben wir alles getan, was wir tun können. Das heißt, nächste Episode geht's für uns ins Old School Building. Yay! Endlich wieder Action. Bis dahin, Kinders, ich bedanke mich fürs recht herzliche Zusehen. Macht's gut, bleibt immer schon artig, weiter genießen, Leben, reinhauen. Bis dann. Ciao.